Hi everyone, my name is Heather and I am going to be talking today about Center 1. Center 1 focuses on feathers and feet. And we have a lot of specimens as part of this center. So we highly recommend finding 2 volunteers for this center and have 1 volunteer take all of the feet and 1 volunteer take all of the feathers. If that's not possible, 1 volunteer can do it. You're just going to have to sort of pick and choose and do your best to focus on both. But ideally, we'd love 2 volunteers for this center. And so for the feathers center, like I said, we have a lot of specimens. So we have a bag of feathers here, and then we have all kinds of feathers. We have a peacock feather, we have a pheasant carcass, we have an ostrich wing, we have a duck head. So all kinds of things. There may be some kids that are a little squeamish with all of these specimens, in which case we also have some resources for them to look at, some books, if they sort of want to avoid those pieces. And then when talking about the feathers, we're going to talk about 3 different types of feathers. We have the flight feathers, we have the contour feathers, and we have the down feathers. And then a little bit about each one. The flight feathers having the shaft, the hollow shaft that's light for flying, and then the down feathers that are kind of spaced out for warmth. And then a really important feature of feathers, there's some great diagrams here. Feathers kind of lock together. They have barbs that lock together, and that's what keeps the flight, making birds able to fly. And so when you see birds preening themselves, they are both taking oil out of an oil gland that they're spreading across their feathers, and then they're locking up their feathers. So that's important information to talk to kids about. And then you'll give them each different types of feathers to examine with a little handheld scope so that they can really try to look at those feathers and see the barbs and the different pieces. You can even have them kind of pull it apart gently and then try to lock them back together. Lots of different things to look at as they're examining the feathers. And I did want to go right back to these specimens. They are very fragile, so please, please, please be gentle with them. If the kids want to touch lightly, you might use like the 2-finger method for touching, but certainly not pulling them apart. And then the other part of this is the feet. So we do, all of this will be in the box, but we do have this bag of different types of feet. And then we have some good information here about the different types of feet, and kind of a game to match, like these birds have the wrong feet, and then try to figure out, have the kids figure out how to repair for the correct feet. We have climbing feet, grasping feet, perching feet, running feet, scratching feet, swimming feet. And they're all just a little bit different. So I won't go through all the reasons that make them adapted for that type of use, but it's all written here in the outline for you. Yeah, so I think that's about it for this. The only final reminder and request is to please, when you're going to the elf closet to grab the materials, there's one of these big boxes is for Center 1 Set A, and one for Center 1 Set B. Please be sure to grab the correct box, whether you're Set A or Set B for the day, because they do match up with the information. Other than that, have fun exploring feathers and feet.